Welcome back to the deep dive. So this time we're diving into a world I think a lot of you are already familiar with.
Yeah.
The Awaken Your Potential YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You know, the one that feels like a warm hug and a motivational kick all at once.
Yeah, it's fascinating how they managed to make self-improvement feel so approachable, isn't it?
Absolutely. You sent in their video, Your 20s Can Make or Break. Here's how to win.
Yeah.
And while it might seem age-specific, the wisdom in this video is timeless.
Yeah.
It's like a blueprint for building a life you love no matter where you are on your journey.
What struck me is how they emphasize that life is a constant learning curve.
Right.
It's not about reaching a finish line,
Right.
but about embracing the journey of growth and evolution.
And that journey starts with a solid foundation.
Yeah.
Awaken Your Potential breaks this down into 3 key pillars: health, mindset, and action.
Right.
It's like building a house.
Yeah.
You need a strong base to support everything else.
And what's refreshing is that they don't just offer vague advice.
Right.
They give you concrete steps. For example, when they talk about health,
Mm-hmm.
they go beyond the usual eat well and exercise spiel.
Yeah.
They delve into the importance of sleep, stress management, and cultivating a positive relationship with your body.
I love that they emphasize the interconnectedness of physical and mental well-being.
Yeah.
It's not about striving for perfection,
Right.
but about creating a lifestyle that supports your overall well-being.
Exactly. And this is where the mindset pillar comes in. They really drive home the power of our thoughts and beliefs.
Right.
It's about recognizing that our mindset shapes our reality. And by cultivating a positive and growth-oriented outlook,
Right.
we can overcome challenges and achieve our goals.
It's not about ignoring negativity, but about learning to reframe our thoughts and focus on solutions rather
Yeah.
than dwelling on problems.
One thing that stood out to me was their emphasis on surrounding yourself with the right people.
Yeah.
They call it choosing your circle wisely.
Right.
And it's such a powerful concept.
Because let's face it, the people we spend time with have a huge impact on our energy, our beliefs, and ultimately our success. Awaken Your Potential encourages us to be intentional about who we allow into our lives, seeking out those who uplift and inspire us.
It's about creating a supportive ecosystem for growth.
Right.
A network of individuals who believe in your potential and challenge you to become the best version of yourself.
And speaking of challenges, life is full of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
But Awaken Your Potential encourages us to see these challenges not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth and learning.
What's fascinating is how they reframe the concept of failure.
Right.
They don't see it as the opposite of success,
Yeah.
but as a stepping stone towards it. It's about learning from our mistakes, adapting and becoming more resilient.
I think that's such an empowering message.
Yeah.
It takes the pressure off of being perfect and allows us to embrace the messy, imperfect journey of growth.
Absolutely. And this leads us to another key insight from the video. The importance of mastering communication. Awaken Your Potential emphasizes that effective communication is essential in all areas of life, from building relationships to achieving our goals.
They go beyond just surface-level communication tips and delve into deeper aspects like active listening,
Yes.
empathy, and authenticity.
It's not just about getting our point across,
Right.
but about truly connecting with others, understanding their perspectives, and
Yeah.
building meaningful relationships.
And they offer practical techniques for improving our communication skills,
Yes.
from body language to conflict resolution.
It's about becoming more self-aware of how we communicate and developing the skills to express ourselves clearly, confidently, and compassionately.
And all of this, the health, mindset, action, the people we surround ourselves with, the challenges we face, and how we communicate it, all comes back to one crucial element: self-awareness.
Self-awareness is like the foundation of personal growth. It's
Right.
about understanding our own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors,
Yeah.
and how they impact our lives and the lives of those around us.
Awaken Your Potential offers a variety of tools and techniques for cultivating self-awareness, like journaling, meditation, and seeking feedback from trusted individuals.
It's about developing a deeper understanding of ourselves, our values, our motivations, and our aspirations.
Because when we know ourselves better, we can make more conscious choices, set healthier boundaries, and create a life that's truly aligned with who we are.
And that leads us to the final piece of the puzzle: defining success on our own terms.
Right.
In a world obsessed with external validation,
Yeah.
Awaken Your Potential challenges us to step back and ask ourselves, what truly matters to us.
They encourage us to let go of societal expectations and instead define success based on our own values,
Yeah.
passions, and purpose.
It's about creating a life that feels fulfilling and meaningful to us, regardless of what anyone else thinks.
And they offer practical steps for uncovering our own unique definition of success.
Right.
From exploring our interests to identifying our core values.
It's about aligning our actions with our beliefs and creating a life that reflects who we truly are.
So we've covered a lot of ground here,
Yeah.
from the importance of building a strong foundation to the power of self-awareness
Yeah.
and defining success on our own terms.
Yeah.
But there's so much more to explore within the Awaken Your Potential universe.
That's the beauty of this channel.
Right.
They offer a wealth of resources,
Yeah.
from in-depth videos to practical exercises, all designed to support your journey of personal growth and transformation.
It's like having a personal guide, a mentor in your pocket, always there to offer guidance and inspiration.
And we'll continue to delve into their wisdom as we continue our deep dives.
Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll explore more of the insights and actionable advice that Awaken Your Potential has to offer.
You know, one thing that really resonates with me from Awaken Your Potential is the idea that the journey of self-discovery is just as valuable as the destination.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's not just about achieving specific goals,
Right.
but about the growth and transformation that happens along the way.
Exactly. They emphasize that life is a tapestry of experiences, both positive and negative, and it's these experiences that shape us into who we are.
They often use the analogy of life being like a winding path
Right.
with unexpected twists and turns.
Yeah.
It's about embracing the unknown and trusting that each experience, even the challenging ones, serves a purpose.
I love that analogy.
Right.
It reminds us that there's no one right path to success.
Yeah.
And that comparison is truly the thief of joy. Everyone's journey is unique, and it's those individual experiences that make us who we are.
And that ties back to their emphasis on having a growth mindset.
Right.
The belief that we can always learn and evolve. It's not about being perfect, but about embracing the journey of continuous improvement.
And that journey often involves stumbling, making mistakes,
Yeah.
and learning from those experiences.
Absolutely. Awaken. Your potential doesn't shy away from talking about failure.
Right.
In fact, they embrace it, seeing it as an inevitable part of growth.
They remind us that failure is not the opposite of success,
Right.
but a stepping stone on the path towards it.
Yeah.
It's through those missteps and setbacks that we gain invaluable experience and wisdom.
I've heard them say every setback is a setup for a comeback.
I love that.
It's about reframing our perspective and seeing challenges as opportunities to learn and grow.
And that resilience,
Yeah.
that ability to bounce back from adversity is crucial, especially in a world that constantly throws us curveballs.
You're absolutely right. Life is full of unexpected challenges, and Awaken. Your potential provides a wealth of resources for building resilience,
Yeah.
from practicing mindfulness to developing healthy coping mechanisms for stress.
One technique they highlight is the power of reframing negative thoughts. When we catch ourselves spiraling into negativity,
Right.
they encourage us to challenge those thoughts and reframe them in a more positive and empowering light.
It's about shifting our focus from what's wrong to what's right,
Yeah.
from what we lack to what we have, from problems to solutions.
And they emphasize that building resilience isn't just about mental toughness. It's also about taking care of our physical and emotional well-being.
They have a whole series on self-care practices, from meditation and yoga to spending time in nature and connecting with loved ones.
Because when we prioritize our own well-being,
Right.
we're better equipped to handle the challenges that life throws our way.
That's like putting on your own oxygen mask first before helping others.
Exactly.
You can't pour from an empty cup.
Exactly. And that leads us to another key theme that Awaken Your Potential consistently emphasizes: the importance of aligning our actions with our values.
They remind us that true fulfillment comes from living a life that's in harmony with our core beliefs, not from chasing external validation or societal expectations.
They encourage us to really delve into what matters most to us,
Yeah.
to identify our passions, our purpose, and the impact we want to make on the world.
And they challenge us to ask ourselves tough questions like,
Right.
what legacy do I want to leave behind? And what difference do I want to make in the world?
It's about recognizing that we all have unique gifts and talents to share, and that by aligning our actions with our values, we can create a life that feels both meaningful and purposeful.
And they provide practical steps for doing just that,
Right.
from exploring different career paths to identifying ways to give back to our communities.
One thing they emphasize is the importance of taking action, even if it's just small steps in the right direction.
They remind us that progress, not perfection, is the goal.
Mm.
It's about showing up consistently and taking action aligned with our vision,
Yeah.
even when it feels scary or uncertain.
And that's where the power of community comes in.
Right.
Awaken. Your potential encourages us to surround ourselves with like-minded individuals who support our growth and inspire us to be our best selves.
They often talk about the importance of finding your tribe,
Right.
a group of people who understand your journey and challenge you to step outside of your comfort zone.
Because when we have a supportive community, we're more likely to stay motivated, overcome obstacles, and achieve our goals.
It's about creating a sense of belonging and knowing that we're not alone on this journey of personal growth and transformation.
And that's ultimately what Awaken Your Potential is all about, empowering us to embrace our full potential, live authentically, and make a positive impact on the world.
They provide the tools, the inspiration, and the community to support us every step of the way.
And they remind us that we're all capable of creating extraordinary lives filled with purpose, passion, and joy.
So as we continue our deep dive into Awaken Your Potential, what are some key takeaways you'd like to leave our listeners with?
Well, first and foremost, I think it's important to remember that personal growth is an ongoing journey, not a destination.
It's about embracing the process, learning from our experiences, and continuously striving to become the best versions of ourselves.
And it's about recognizing that we all have the power to create positive change both in our own lives and in the world around us.
Awaken Your Potential reminds us that we're not alone on this journey. They provide a supportive community, inspiring content, and practical tools to help us navigate the ups and downs of life.
So if you're looking for guidance, inspiration, or practical advice on your own journey of personal growth, I highly recommend checking out the Awaken Your Potential YouTube channel and podcast.
They're a true gift to anyone seeking a more fulfilling and purposeful life.
And as always, we encourage you to keep diving deep, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep awakening your own potential.
Because the world needs your unique gifts and talents.
And remember, you are capable of more than you think.
So go out there and make your mark.
We'll be back next time with the final part of our deep dive into Awaken Your Potential, where we'll explore their unique approach to defining success and creating a life that truly aligns with your values and aspirations.
Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep shining your light. You know what really strikes me about Awaken Your Potential is their ability to balance deep philosophical concepts with practical, actionable advice.
It's quite remarkable how they break down complex ideas into bite-sized pieces, making them relatable and easy to understand for anyone, regardless of their background.
They don't just tell you to practice mindfulness or develop a growth mindset. They give you concrete strategies and tools to actually cultivate those things in your daily life.
For example, when they discuss building a strong foundation, they go beyond vague advice and provide specific steps like prioritizing sleep, exercise, and nutrition.
Exactly. And remember when we talked about surrounding yourself with the right people?
Yeah.
They offered practical tips for identifying those who lift you up and inspire you, and for gracefully letting go of relationships that no longer serve your growth.
They even provided guidance on approaching mentors and building those invaluable connections.
Yeah.
It's like they equip you with a toolkit for personal growth filled with actionable strategies you can implement right away.
And they do it all in a way that feels empowering and encouraging, never preachy or overwhelming.
It's like having a wise friend cheering you on from the sidelines, providing guidance and support every step of the way.
And speaking of support, one thing I appreciate about Awaken, Your Potential, is their emphasis on community.
Yes.
They understand that personal growth isn't a solo endeavor.
Right.
They foster a sense of belonging and connection through their online community workshops and retreats, creating a space where people can share their experiences, support each other, and celebrate their wins together.
It's a powerful reminder that we're not alone on this journey of self-discovery and transformation.
Now let's talk about success.
Oh.
I love how Awaken Your Potential challenges the conventional definition of success.
Oh, yeah.
They encourage us to break free from societal expectations and define success on our own terms,
Yes.
based on what truly brings us joy and fulfillment.
They remind us that success isn't a one-size-fits-all concept.
Right?
It's about aligning our actions with our values, passions, and purpose.
They guide us to explore our interests, identify our strengths, and uncover our unique definition of success.
They also emphasize that true success encompasses more than just personal achievement. It's about making a positive impact on the world around us.
They inspire us to think bigger, to consider how we can use our gifts and talents to make a difference, to leave the world a little better than we found it.
They encourage us to live a life of meaning and purpose, to contribute to something larger than ourselves.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into Awaken Your Potential, what are some of the key takeaways you'd like to leave our listeners with?
Well, firstly, I think it's essential to remember that personal growth is a journey, not a destination. It's about embracing the process, celebrating the small wins, and learning from the inevitable setbacks.
It's about showing up for yourself even when it's hard and committing to continuous learning and evolution.
Secondly, Awaken Your Potential reminds us that we have the power to create a life. We love a life that aligns with our values, passions, and purpose.
They provide the tools, resources, and inspiration to guide us on that journey.
And finally, they remind us that we're not alone in this pursuit. There's a whole community of like-minded individuals who are cheering us on and supporting us every step of the way.
So if you're looking for guidance, inspiration, or a supportive community to help you unlock your potential, I highly recommend checking out the Awaken Your Potential YouTube channel and exploring all they have to offer.
It's a treasure trove of wisdom and a valuable resource for anyone seeking to live a more fulfilling and purposeful life.
And remember, the journey of self-discovery and personal growth is a lifelong adventure. Embrace the process, trust your intuition, and never stop exploring the depths of your potential.
Until next time, keep diving deep and keep shining your light.
We'll see you on our next deep dive.